Welcome to the Afterspin, opinions from thought leaders in our state. Howdy Manning became a vocal and sometimes controversial advocate, but just recently stepped down from that role. I want to ask John and Chris, after the North Carolina Supreme Court ruled that students in low-wealth schools were not getting that sound basic education guaranteed by our state, Burley Mitchell gave this to Judge Manning in the Leandro case, as it was known. I want you to tell us how well you feel like Judge Manning has done in his oversight of that committee and what we might expect going forward. Chris, I'll start with you.
Well, I think he did a wonderful service for North Carolina by being so dogged. And, you know, I used to hear stories from friends of mine who worked at the Department of Public Instruction, and sometimes they'd get to their desk and he'd be walking down the halls of DPI asking questions. And maybe that's not a judge's place, maybe it is, but I think with public education being so amazing, incredibly important to the future of North Carolina, I thought it was great that he made that his life's work. I hope he recovers. I hope he's doing well. The question now is what happens to this case. It has been going on a long time, and what is the resolution? And the new judge, David Lee, we're going to see where he takes it. I wish that we had more.
What's your
I don't know.
expectation?
I don't know yet. I think it's all up in the air, and I think that it'll be interesting to see what, well, the one frustration I had was Judge Manning had a lot of hearings and said a lot of things that needed to be said, but either he didn't have the capability or the Constitution didn't allow him or legislators didn't listen to him to do some of the things that he wished had happened.
John, what's your assessment of Judge Manning and what we can expect going forward?
Well, I know I've said this before, but it's still kind of an unorthodox opinion, but I'm confident that North Carolina, the state government won the Leandro case. Okay, the plaintiffs didn't get what they wanted. Originally, the Leandro litigation was designed to force the state to give more money to certain school districts, to force the state, presumably through higher taxes, to spend tremendously more money on schools. They were never ordered to do that by any court. Judge Manning didn't do it. The Supreme Court didn't do it, nor should they have, because that would have been unconstitutional. And so because of that, that was the real purpose, was to get more money. Everybody knows that was the purpose. It never happened, really, through a court order. So Judge Manning instead focused on accountability and on, are they spending their money wisely? Are they doing what they're supposed to do? That didn't go down very well with the people who ultimately wanted Leandro to be a court-ordered financial solution, as it has been in other states. In other states, the plaintiffs won and got a court order to get a bunch of money. In North Carolina, it didn't happen. That's what Leandro is really about.
So going forward, what do you think what can we expect?
We will have additional hearings spotlighting how the public schools are not yet up to snuff. Children don't get the opportunity for sound basic education. But the remedy for that is legislative, and the legislature is already acting.
Well, thank you for watching the Afterspin. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.